What go on, babes? What? They stole the family camera? After they stole the bracelet? I don't believe it. Hear what? I'm gonna get Saeed the locksmith to attend the yard immediately. It's a mad thing. Nah, they wouldn't pawn it. It's not worth much. It's not worth much. They wouldn't. Nah. But hear what? I'm gonna come home and we'll sort it out. We'll sort it. Yeah. All right. Bye. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. All right, now, Bob. Today's location, Coventry. Where we at? Royal Diner. Does it taste nice? Let's find out.
All I want to know is, does it taste nice?
So they're making a dessert now. I'll just give you a little halftime team talk. It's disgusting, my brother. I'm glad to still be alive right now, you know, my brother. Oh, God. It's good to make it out of the depths of near-death experiences. I feel good to be out and alive and well for now until I get runny belly in the morning, so there's a mad thing. I was saying to Bossman behind the camera, lucky Walsgrave Hospital is not too far away, so if I need to make it there before Kalas. But here, let's go straight into it. Menu choices and value for money. Royal Diner's menu is expansive, it's big. You've got a lot of options available here. It ranges from kebabs, to classic burgers, to premium burgers, to peri, to grilled, to pizzas. When we look at the dessert menu now, it's got that nice little golden kind of brownish look, giving it that oriental, Arab kind of Asian little feel look to it, like Arabian Nights and that. They range from classic milkshakes, premium milkshakes, waffles, cookie doughs, all the generics. They got crepes, cakes, and they got extras, which are like side toppings if you want extra fruit, soft ice cream, all of that. So as a whole, the menu choices are not bad. You're getting a lot of selection. There's a lot of choiceability here. Let's put it that way. We ordered the King Burger. That was just the single, the burger on its own. That was $3.50. We ordered the 1/4 peri chicken. That was $2.49 for the chicken, but we made it a meal with the chips and drink. So we added another $1.50 to that. And then we ordered the meat feast pizza, regular, $5.99. But we went for the stuffed cheese, to stuff up the thing. That was an additional £1.50. And then for the desserts now, we went for the Lotus Biscoff Surprise on the premium milkshake thing. That was $4.99. And then we went for the Banoffee Delight Waffle. That was $5.99. And then all in all, we were looking at £25.96. But because maths was never my strong point, we'll just call it £26, yeah? You don't know. Let's talk about value for money now. Because when this food came out onto the table, and I took out the size itcher to analyze the appenditure, the centimeters were there. Right. I mean, for £26, there's a lot of food that will come out on this table for you. A bag of man could gather around the round table like the Knights Templar, and you could all munch on this and be full and happy. So it's a mad thing. I think when we analysed the burger maintained depth. The fillet itself was relatively large, so the price you spent for that was okay. When we talk about the pizza itself, the circumference was there, it was decent. When we talk about the peri-peri chicken, that was more on the slimmer side. I think that was a lean piece of chicken. My man was running laps. He wasn't fat and bolo like me. He's the lean version of me. Damn, son. But even the peri-peri chicken, even that maintained a little depth. So yeah, the value for money, it was okay. You're getting a decent amount of food for the money spent. So menu choice and value for money. Let's give this a score. Look, I'm giving you lot a 7.5 out of 10 because the menu's expansive. There's a lot of choice available on that menu, and you're getting a large amount of money for the food spent. No, you're getting a large amount of money, you're getting a large amount of food for the money spent. It's decent. Before we eat, let's pray. In the book of Malteser and the book of Bounty, God asked Funny Francis, does it taste nice? Funny Francis said, let's hit the belly and find out. Talking, son. First bite and overall taste. It was a disgrace. I'm lucky to still be alive. I have to be honest with you. Let's talk about the pizza. When you take the first bite of the pizza, you get that sensation of the cheesy crust, the doughy kind of flavor, the meat feast that's infused on the actual slice of pizza itself. But once it moves down into the throat, once it starts talking to the specialized taste buds at the back of the tongue, that's when it's a red flag, because I start regurgitating the thing. Every other bite is a regurgitation, like a pelican. Like them birds that go out to sea, catch a load of fish, and start regurgitating it for the little chick, for the youths and that. Yo, this pizza was disgusting. God, I want you to hear what I'm disgusting, my brother. It was a mad thing, yeah? Torture right now. What is you see what I'm doing for the fans right now? I don't know what was creating that sour kind of raw aftertaste. I don't know if it was the toppings. I don't know if it was the sourdough itself, literally being sour. I don't know what it was, but the aftertaste, just as you swallow the pizza, it gives you that regurgitation kind of taste, that kind of effect. It's, oh man. Well, I can't do it. I can't do it, bro. Can't do it. But let's move on, because I'm a fair man. Royal Diner, you need shutting down, but I'm a fair man, yeah? When we talk about the burger now, the chicken burger thing, the fillet burger thing, yeah? That was okay, because the breading was decent. It was a bit dry, but it wasn't that dry. The fillet itself, the outer coating, the kind of flavor on the fillet was decent. I really enjoyed the kind of crunch that I got from the fillet. It had a nice little flavor, some amount of pepper, along with the southern fried kind of infusions that you would get on that kind of fillet burger itself. So the crunchiness really added to the flavor. When we talk about the meat itself, it was an unseasoned piece of meat. Internally, it was very generic. There wasn't anything really going on. It was cooked well enough because I didn't see any pink bits, any red bits, and it was decent. The peri-peri was a disgrace, my brother. Yeah, it was raw. I asked Bossman, oh, how long are you cooking this thing for? He had the thing on for less than 4 minutes and took it off the grill. Are you all right, my brother? What are you dealing with?
Was that done? Yeah.
Hi.
It's a mad thing. I was not enjoying that at all, my brother. I barely took two and a half bites of that. I had to put that down because I realized if I finished that chicken, I wouldn't be here today.
No, this is not it, blood. This is not it, bro.
So when we talk about the chicken, it was dead. The flavor wasn't there. It felt like a concoction of slime and grizzle and chicken fat because it's undercooked and not correctly prepared. It was just an array of mess and disgrace and human error. Yo, I've got nothing else to say. Disgusting, man. When you look at raw diners, it's the E. coli in my head, you know. It's the salmonella, my brother. Yo. When we talk about the desserts, I think this is where Royal Diner managed to revive some of the deadness, because Undertaker's still dead, but at least you got him doing a little on one hand with the defibrillator. Because when we talk about the waffle now, the mix that they've used to make the waffle, it's not the best. It's got that aftertaste of a little stainy kind of cheap taste, let's put it that way. It hasn't got a clean cut taste. You can definitely taste other kind of infusions in there due to the fact that it's not the best ingredients that they've used to make the waffle itself. The fruits themselves, they were fresh. I like the bananas. The bananas with the sauce gave it a nice little dimension. You get a nice little texture of you get that squidgy texture from the bananas, but then you get the remnants of the chocolate sauce and the maple syrup that is put on there. So that's a nice little after effect as well. And you get the nice effect of the texture from the strawberries that add to it. But all in all, the waffle isn't as good as it could be. And then the milkshake now, these brothers just messed up all over the place. The first milkshake my man brought out to me was a tub of lard, my brother. I could not drink it, I could not suck it. Even if you bought Dyson's most powerful Hoover, it's not sucking this milkshake, my brother. It's just full of, yo, boss man. I'm speechless. You had to go back and make another one and then bring it back, and then it was more suctionable. So when we talk about the milkshake now, the way they prepared it was quite generic. I thought I was gonna see something kind of different. You just put ice cream in there, and then you just put lotus crumbs in there, and you just put it in the blender. It's not really extravagant. The taste wasn't there because he messed up the first time, and it was generic, to be honest. It was generic. First bite and overall taste, I'm giving you guys 2 out of 10. Because look, I'm lucky to still be alive. I've jumped on the battlefield with E. coli and salmonella, my greatest arch nemesis, and I've come out alive because something was either undercooked, underflavored, or sour. or giving me some regurgitation effect. Dead. 2 out of 10. I'm upset, man. So cleanliness and customer service now. Let's talk about customer service first, because it was kind of dead. These lot were very distant. You can tell they're not using what they taught them in food tech about chatting to your customer, making sure the food's all right. They just left me to it. So on that part, the customer service was a bit non-existent. When we talk about cleanliness, what I experienced, it can't be real. I must be in the twilight zone. This is a surreal experience. Wow, wow. So when I walked through the front door, there was dirt everywhere. Listen, directly opposite the table I sat on, there was dirt behind the bin. There was dirt next to the bin. There was dirt on the table. It's not looking good so far. When we head further into the restaurant now, and I'm looking at the tables around, I'm looking at the floor, I'm looking at the skirting boards next to the floor, everything is dirty. Oh my sugar Jesus, Lord. There's dirt everywhere. The main cogs of this operation are dirty, greasy, and need replacing and throwing in the trash can, my brother. Yeah, the stairs leading out to the back must be the emergency exit. Dirt. Yeah, these lot must have ran through that emergency exit about 6 times when food hygiene standards came through the front door, because it was a disgrace. Dirt everywhere. I'm smiling now because I'm just happy that I made it out alive, but deep down I'm upset. You lot are tramps. How have you got a rugby ball in your kitchen area, and it's not even a clean rugby ball, it's a dirty rugby ball? Like, you lot just came from Borsall Common with the rugby ball and said, oh yeah, I'll just leave it in the kitchen. You lot are tramps, my brother. Disgusting. Look, you got a rugby, you got a rugby You lot are disgrace. Tramps, my brother. I'll say that with chest. Disgusting. Cleanliness and customer service. I'm giving you guys 0 out of 10. Look, you've got cockroaches and rats doing a fiesta. They're having a ball in your thing. You're a letdown. You're tramps, man. 0 out of 10. So let's look at the overall scores now. Many choices in the value for money. 7.5 out of 10. First bite and overall taste. 2 out of 10. And cleanliness and customer service, 0 out of 10. When we look at the overall scores now, 9.5 out of 30. You lot are disgrace in the thing. Dead. So I know what you're thinking. All you want to know is, does it taste nice? And my answer is, no, it does not. I'm trying to save your life. I would not recommend this place, even if it was the last place on earth. Eat grass, my brother. Turn into a vegan, but don't head to this place. Royal Diner, you're a disgrace. You're an atrocity. The place is not hygienic. There's dirt everywhere. You've got 7th generation cockroaches and 6th generation rats in your thing. You got the granddad talking to the newborn youths, talking to the dad, talking to the nephew. You lot don't do what you're supposed to do. You cook chicken for 3 minutes. It's a disgrace, yeah? Listen, dead. I'm not going back again, and I would not advise you to go back. It does not taste nice. No, no, no. Mic check, 1, 2. The rats and the roaches are having a hell of a time in Royal Diner, in the cracks and the crevices. Living good, my brother.